Martin Popoff here from the Contrarians, back again for another episode of Reliving Old Reviews is a useless tool of confusion, the little tiny show inside of our bigger show concepts that looks at old reviews and sees if the writer got it right of some old classic. This is a funny one this time. So another short review for you. So this is not going to be a long episode. This is from Sounds, October 26, 1985. And this is when Sounds later on in life, where there's a lot different music going on. The new wave of British heavy metal is over with, right? But this whole page it says edited by Stefan Shirazi, so I have a feeling he wrote this review as well. This is a review of Pantera, I Am the Night. So yeah, pre-Atco Cowboys from Hell, Pantera. This is the band's third album, right? You've got your Metal Magic and your Projects in the Jungle. This is the last album with Terrence Leah's name is, right? This is the last album before Phil joins the band. He's on for one of the indie albums, Power Metal, and then they get signed and then they become the amazing, legendary Cowboys from Hell, right? So let's see what Stefan has to say about this album. Albums like this turn me into an enthusiastic punter once more. They make me believe in the power of good old entertainment once again. If you are a person of insipid taste, then steer well clear of this meaty mouthful, because this is the stuff that makes you really want to pour grease on your clothes and scream mother effer at the top of your voice. It will certainly induce metallic metamorphosis within your very musical structure. Great writing there from Stefan. Like I say, it sounds, I would assume this is him. But yeah, he's liking the album. I went and actually played it again before I jumped into this review, just to remind myself of how good it is. It's like a high quality, very, very heavy hair metal album, moving into that sort of Dokken and Rat range, but even heavier than that, more like a Metal Blade band album. Well produced, amazing guitar work, of course, from Dime. Let's move on. Built upon a rampaging orgy of twin guitar assaults, I Am the Night proves it is possible for interesting life forms to hail from Texas. That's especially deceiving if you see the sleeve photo of our Fab Four. But before I start getting overtly metal with my superlatives, let's establish the facts. This is sheer excitement, dished up in molten hot quantities and fired repeatedly at the listener, a feeling usually only conveyed by Judas Priest. Yeah, it's a good point. This is a very powerful, enthusiastic album. It's basically up tempo. There's a lot of shredding and just really tight playing, some really innovative riffs. It's just a good, enthusiastic metal album. We're talking 1985. Hair metal has just started. New wave British heavy metal's over. There's really not much thrash in the world yet. This is the kind of album that's going to be left behind by thrash. Pantera is going to come back. It's almost like Pantera goes and learns what's going on in the background and comes back twice as strong, and they're even better. And that's why they're the metal heroes of the 90s, right? Because they're behind the times on I Am the Night, and they come back and they're ahead of the curve when they get to Cowboys from Hell, right? Indeed, the dual guitars during Valhalla with undoubtedly have all air guitarists in full swing, having already had ample opportunity to warm up. The secret behind such albums, of course, is the fact that they are built upon a solid foundation of musical substance, unlike many of their peers. As far as imports go, an essential purpose. Wow, cool. It's really cool to see a review of I Am the Night on a nice, slickly laid out page like this in Sounds magazine in the UK, right? And it's a Texas indie. So that's really cool. So yeah, good on Stefan there. There's a cool review of Pantera's I Am the Night. And this has been another Reliving Old Reviews as a useless tool of confusion. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Apparently, like many people watch our videos, and a lot of videos out there, but they aren't subscribers. So we'd like to get those numbers up, and if you like this one. And yeah. Check out martinpopoff.com if you want. I've written 130 odd metal books. Those are all mine behind there. But yeah, I sign them, send them out from the office. There's PayPal buttons there for international, America, Canada, all that kind of thing. And I've not yet written a Pantera book, have I? No, I haven't. I've thought about it time to time, but I don't have one. But yeah, martinpopoff.com for all that stuff. And I've got my audio podcast, of course, as well. History in 5 Songs with Martin Popoff, up to 296 episodes as we speak right now. So there you go. Reliving Old Reviews, useless tool of confusion. Oh, by the way, that's right. I'm just noticing this now, but of course, the title of the show is from Pantera, and this was a Pantera review. There you go.